What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Italy AI only battle. I hope you're enjoying it. I know it's getting a bit lengthy, isn't it? I think it's episode 20 potentially. So hopefully we can sort of, not bring it to an end, but I know everyone's always excited for a new one too. So hopefully we can get through quite quickly. This should probably be the final episode in this time period. Then we'll do a bit of another time jump and hopefully we'll see some things happening. Carthage sneaking in here to take the city of Aretium. And yeah, I think the rest of Rome could fall pretty quickly today. And then we'll be on to the next. Like I said, we'll skip some turns ahead. We'll see what happens. We could be down to 4 civs by the end of this episode. They did recover Rome. I'm not sure that will last too long. Carthage should grab that back. And maybe other cities next turn. There is multiple. Yeah, there's 4 cities here on the brink. And Setia, Malacca takes that to sort of 6 cities that could fall probably in the next turn. And if they all fell, that would be pretty brutal for Rome. They'd all of a sudden be down to 2. I don't think they all will, but they could. They certainly could. I do believe Rome goes first, so that does at least give them a fighting chance to not lose every city. But we will see. Can they lose 6 in one turn? You'd hope not, but here we go. Carthage going first of the attackers. Ooh, drum roll. Here it comes. Rome and Cumae, but no more. So they did miss out. They did do some damage to Setia, but they do add Rome and Cumae. And that was the first time Cumae has fell. It's also worth noting Aretium didn't get taken back. So Carthage now has a big sort of chunk of straight line up here. This section of Italy, all is theirs at the moment. Southwestern sort of Italy. And they may be able to link that up with Sicily and, keep the Gauls out of it a little bit. We'll see. The Gauls' turn. They do manage to get Neapolis, which keeps them moving down the coast. Rome down to 5 cities. They are now the smallest civ in the world of those remaining. They have less cities than Austria, so they fall below in that category. And we continue on. Big turn for Rome. Will they take anything back? They don't have many melee units, so it could be tough. They do just take Neapolis back there in the north, but that probably won't last, and we may see Carthage even get some more sneak in somewhere this turn. I don't think they will. I don't think they're quite close enough anywhere. Nope, they just do some damage, but that's fine. Keep moving forward. The Gauls will obviously probably retake Neapolis and continue to push through a much smaller. They're being forced through a very narrow channel of land, and I guess Bosnia might be just eyeing up. I mean, now it's probably too late to join, but if they wanted to come in, I guess now would be the time. And there we go, the Gauls do retake Austria, so maybe that 6 cities in a turn was a bit over aggressive, but Malacca could go at any. If someone turned up, they would take this. Same goes for this city if he just came in. Ravenna is also very low, so that just leaves this one that's pretty much untouched for now, the furthest away, I guess. And then also the new capital of the Roman civilization, Satricum here, could be the next one to fall. There is still a lot of Roman units around this city, and they actually finally do retake Aretium. Managed to get one of the mobile SAMs in there, so it might take some time now for Carthage to clear some of these units to get back in, but I don't think it will take a huge amount of time. The game is actually speeding up, weirdly enough. The turns, they're not slowing down. They're speeding up as we have less and less civs, especially when Austria is not really doing anything. They can't really move. Bosnia, again, they have more units than Austria, but it doesn't look like it at all. But I guess it's just so much bigger. Yeah, Austria's full of units. The Gauls, of course, also full of units, but there you go. Here's a big turn then. Will Ravenna? No, but yeah, next turn the Gauls will be here. They won't be losing Neapolis anymore. There is so much pillaged down here. Looks like the repair job has been okay, at least in the north. Here we go, turn 550, a big one. We'll do a little look at the graphs. We won't do the full info addicts, but I'll have a look at the graphs as we hit 550, just to see how our remaining 5 are doing. Here we go, Carthage. No cities for them this turn. Rome did not take any back this turn though. Worth noting as well. This city is wide open now, so is this one. So I guess they've moved in to defend this one and Taking a gamble on some of these. I mean, again, Carthage is not being particularly brave. They're certainly not throwing everything at these cities. Gaul's turn. Here we go. Will they get anything? I don't think so, but you never know. Some units always just sort of slide in out of nowhere, but it looks like they will not be taking anything this turn. I hope their turn ends. There we go. Biggest armies. Okay, that's crazy. Let's have a look then. Info-addict. There is score, so the Gauls climbing. They had their little drop and then they recovered, and then they've just gone upwards. You can see Monaco dying very quickly. Rome, there you can see it, putting up a much better defense, whereas Monaco dead very quickly. Rome's are more staggered. They've just dropped below Austria. Bosnia's here in third, Carthage second, and the Gauls obviously well out in front. Military, Carthage very briefly held that lead, but they dropped off. They are bouncing back now, and as are the Gauls leading the way. Rome is dropping. They're now level with Austria. Bosnia is still ahead of them. There is Monaco just again flatlining to the bottom. What else is a big one? Okay, that's not very easy to look at, is it? Production. There you go. The Gauls still, they've had a lead for a very long time now, but yeah, that certainly helps. Carthage up in second. Yugoslavia briefly were ahead of them, but they've of course died. Then we get to here where Monaco died. Bosnia has sort of remained in third, and Rome has now dropped again below Austria. Population, the Gauls is gradually going up more. There's a bit of a jump here though. It did pause a little bit. There's Carthage. It was the same for a very long time, but now it's increasing. Monaco, yep, to 0. Yugoslavia to 0. They were actually neck and neck. And then boom, down to 0. Rome is dropping, but not yet at 0. Austria's is on. It's nearly recovered from the pre-nuclear war levels, which is actually a long time ago. It's like a third of the game now at this point, if you split it like that. I know the early games are a bit more valuable and we can't actually see that much. Bosnia's sort of up and down. Crop yield, not too much in there. Techs, most of them have reached 80. You can see Austria and Rome are ever so close to getting there. Policies, the Gauls still leading the way. Monaco died off. Bosnia's now got the second most. Land, Bosnia's still climbing, as is Carthage. Rome is falling. Bosnia and Austria have been pretty much the same for a considerable amount of time. So there we go. That's just something to look at. Where's military manpower? That is there not a military graph? Oh no, there is. Did I not look at this? Yeah, I did. We looked at that at the start. We continue on as Rome. 6 cities to go. They are spreading their units out to now protect Ravenna and Arretium. It is getting very nervy. Carthage did not take anything that turn. We'll see if the Gauls get through. There is a railroad, so they might be able to get Ravenna this turn if they push very aggressively. We'll see what they manage. Here we go. They're going to go for it? I'm not sure. There's railroad, but then again, these are just, you know, they are just, also they can para drop and stuff, but they're just normal guys. Yep, no, they can't get in. But next turn, there's a couple units here, 3 in fact, and I guess if you include this mobile Sam too, there's quite a few that could trouble the city of Ravenna. So it's getting a bit nervy for Rome. It is their turn here. They go very quickly as they try to defend. They killed Carthage's unit, but not the Gauls. But there you go, Malacca. Finally an XCOM squad turned up and walked in. The city was on its knees with no health. And there you go, Carthage takes that from 6 Roman cities down to 5 left. Oh, it's tough to watch. It's tough, but we're going to probably see Setia go next turn as well. It just gets harder and harder for Rome to protect all these cities when they keep being attacked. I don't think the Gauls will be getting Ravenna this turn, but it feels like a matter of time till someone takes Ravenna. They killed a few units around it. These submarines can't really contribute anymore. There's just so many jet fighters and bombers and different planes. It's going to be rough. Here we go. Here we go. Is this a big... This could be a big turn. Rome takes nothing back. Carthage actually didn't. They backed off their XCOM squad. It was kind of low. Smartish move. We will see though whether Ravenna will hold up. I am guessing the answer... Oh no, they did get it. It just took very long to process. That was weird. They actually moved the unit back and then went again, unless it was a different one. But either way, there you go. Setia does fall to Carthage, that's another one that Rome will have to throw some units at, which will spread their defense that little bit weaker. I think the Gauls will get Ravenna here. Possibly. Maybe not, actually. Where's this unit? Is that... Are you... Oh, you're still one tile away. No, probably not unless these guys can. So they might be able to. We just saw it take ages to load. Yep, there you go. They do it. So Ravenna falling to the Gauls. It's not looking good for Rome. Arretium is probably going to go to Carthage next turn. They will have to make some big decisions about whether they re-attack these cities or not. I think they will get Setia back, although this mobile Sam is blocked at the moment by the artillery. Big turn for Rome. It doesn't look like it's worked out. No, so close, but not enough. And that, of course, will give Carthage and the Gauls a turn just to kill off some of the attacker units and probably guarantee that they hold on to these cities. They also started to bomb this city here. There you go. I'm hoping for border's sake the Gauls get Satricum and Carthage maybe get Arretium and Hadrumetum. That would also, you know, it would give Carthage maybe a bit of a better chance against the Gauls if it ever happens. Unlikely to give them much hope, but you never know, it could help a little bit. And here we go, the Gauls' turn. See what they do with their air force. Will they be attacking any cities? Looks like they're going to be peaceful with it. They're going to be nice. I guess they could maybe take this. They do not though. But here we go. Rome's turn. Surely they get Setia back, I guess, this paratrooper and that one. Yes, they do recover it. They actually recovered Malacca as well. But that does not last as Carthage retakes both of them in their turn. And they are swarming in towards this city. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Gauls maybe get their hands on this one. That is a few more melee units dying as well. 2 melee, a mobile Sam and a paratrooper dying. There is not many left to retake those cities if they needed to, which could be worrying times ahead. I think, oh, they just missed out, so Carthage should get this city, but there you go. Yeah, I think this is it for Rome. Also, they just one-turned this city. It was on full health last at the start of the turn, and just like that, the Gauls hitting it with everything. In come the XCOM squads, easy enough. There you go, boom. So they now control that part of the boot of Italy. Rome down to 2 cities. It hurts. They did nothing. They didn't get it back. Is Carthage going to get Arretium? They are. There it is then, Rome down to their final city. We're going to get a somewhat satisfying borders. It's not ideal. There is some random bits. These little port cities, Saint Michel, Monte Carlo, La Rousse cities. But there you go, and that just leaves one. We will see. I mean, we just saw what the Gauls can do to a city in one turn. So I mean, this city is very much still a threat, but it might take a few more turns just for Carthage to get here. Maybe Rome can have, you know, 555 turns. Rome, you're not done bad. You know, we're all proud of you. Surely the Gauls don't get this. I know it's loading for a very long time. No. Whether Carthage gets it this turn or not is a different matter. Carthage do not retake any cities, which I believe is not good for them. Rome doesn't retake any. Carthage did not take this city though that turn, so maybe Rome can last a few more minutes as Carthage swarms over this part of the map. Obviously, if the Gauls bring their air force, that would make it a lot quicker, as we saw with the city of Satricum. But whether they want to gift Carthage an easy city, I'm not sure. They are the 2 biggest civs in the world now, pretty convincingly the biggest 2 before they started taking out Monaco and Rome, so now they are only even bigger. We will see what Bosnia and Austria's fate might be, what Carthage's fate might be. I wonder if we're at a point where it's too late. We'll check once this turn is over. I wonder if Carthage, Bosnia and Austria still have enough soldiers to beat. Could they, obviously it's numbers, but could they beat the Gauls? I don't know if anyone really could. I just want to check the World Factbook and see what the actual numbers are. So the Gauls have 2.6 million. So yeah, there is currently 2.8. If you add up the next digits, it's actually 2.9 million between Carthage and Bosnia. And then Austria brings another 760k. So if they did all team up right now, hypothetically, it would be 3.6 million-ish versus 2.6 million. So the Gauls would still be under a lot of pressure. Not sure how well that reflects in the... I don't know. The Gauls look like they have more than that number. I don't know. I've never questioned how accurate these infodetics are. Maybe they are a bit off. I don't know. The Gauls do seem to have a lot more units than everyone else. But there you go. Maybe Carthage has loads too. And if you were to add on Rome, the Vatican... Obviously, maybe not the Vatican and Morocco. I'm Morocco. The Vatican, the two Sicilies. There you go. But one thing to note is it tells you... One thing this tells you, 38,105 Morocco. That's one nuclear submarine. So that tells you a little bit about the numbers. You know, how much a bigger difference certain gaps might mean. That submarine is 38,105. But there we go. Carthage closing in. Probably next turn if they hit the city with enough sort of airstrikes again. We'll see if the Gauls actually XCOM squad in and take it. It seems they can do that. It seems they did it to this city, so I'm guessing they could bring someone here and then move in, and that would end the war on the spot. They haven't done that though. Maybe next time. Gauls turn. Ooh, nope, not to be that turn. Maybe the next one. Here we go then. Is this Carthage's moment? No, they did not do... Oh, no. Yep, they did do airstrikes in the end. It just came through a little later, but it is not quite enough. They're so close, so I wouldn't think it would be more than a couple more turns anyway, so it's not like a huge thing. But there you go. Processing turn now for the Gauls. We'll see what that does. See if they sneak in, peace out for it. No, they can't peace out for it now, of course. Yeah, this units, they have to kill like all these units, I think, to survive. And peace out, obviously, because it's just not going to stop. So yeah, I think this might be the last turn that Rome is our 5th civ. So I guess, yeah, overall 5th place going to the Romans. Never mind, they survived one more turn. They live to fight one more day, one more year in 2079 AD. The crazy battles of the Italian peninsula continue for one more turn. Bosnia has denounced the Gauls. That is brave behaviour. The Gauls will probably just take them out in like 5 turns. Just wipe the floor with them. They really look at the difference at the border. It's ridiculous. I know Bosnia has 1 million units. There's no way the Gauls have 2.6 million and Bosnia has 1 million. Like, come on. You can't. That doesn't make... There is not 2.6 Gauls units to every 1 Bosnian unit. That ratio, it must be like 1 to 10. There must be a cap or something to what it lets the number be. There's no way the Gauls... these boats must be what... I think it is all the civs with loads of submarines. Although saying that, the Gauls have some too. I don't know. But there you go. I really doubt that Bosnia could... You know... I really doubt that Bosnia, Austria and Carthage has more troops than the Gauls combined. But there you go. Who knows? Or certainly not 1 million more. It might be equal, but certainly not 1 million more. But there you go. Carthage gets the job done. We will end that episode. Pretty good timing, but a little bit early just because, you know, we will go ahead. There's no wars now. Everyone is at peace. We're down to 4. Rome was the next to go. They outlived Monaco and Yugoslavia, which there was a time where that would have been an incredible achievement for Rome. They would have taken that. They do still have some units around the map. We'll probably see those picked off by the Gauls and Carthage, and we will see who is next, because that's a big one. We will get our sort of podium finish. Who's the top 3? Will Austria be 3rd? Will Bosnia be 3rd? Could Carthage go out in 4th? You know, there's a lot of big questions. It all depends who attacks who. But yeah, I'll hit next turn a few times, and hopefully we'll get something. Obviously, if nothing happens for over, say, 50 turns, 100 turns, we'll just stop if it's not going to happen. But thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.